Dual-core CPUs have been considered as being on the edge of obsolete even when this CPU came out. And the rapid development in the next couple of years just shortened their lifespan. But that is of course considering only modern gaming. But what if you don't need a dual core for modern gaming? Which wouldn't really be possible anyways. What if you just want to enjoy some of the older generation of AAA masterpieces on a very cheap build but with very decent performance? That's something we're going to find out today while pairing this Celeron with an RX 550 and test out the performance of the previously mentioned last generation of AAA games, and also throw in some of the esports games as well. So without wasting any more time, let's get on to the benchmarks. First up is 2013's Tomb Raider Reboot, where this combination provides a solid 60 FPS experience, and also very nice visual quality while using the high preset and the Full HD resolution. So generally speaking, just a flawless experience overall. The very poorly optimized AC Black Flag was far away from Tomb Raider's performance figures. But nevertheless, 1080p was achievable, although the visual quality needed to be turned all the way down. Personally, I found this a very nice experience and wouldn't really mind playing through the game like this, especially considering that my old PC couldn't even get to 720p when this game came out. One of the newest games tested today was Dark Souls 3, and it ran decent enough to be considered playable at 1080p. But I believe that this could change when you move further into the game world and into busier areas. Metro Last Light ran exceptionally well. In fact, it ran so well that I played it for 2 chapters of the game, and forgot I was even benchmarking it. I believe the settings can even be turned up to high, but for the sake of stability and higher frame rate, the medium preset is the best choice, and the game's visuals are looking very nice, even on this preset. Moving on to esports gaming, CSGO wasn't really the best performer of the day, and with this kind of performance, it can't be considered a competitive experience, but for a casual gamer, this is fine enough. Not many words are needed for Rocket League's performance figures, as even on the high quality preset, it was more than playable and the graphics were looking great. But after all, this is a very lightweight title, so this kind of result isn't really a huge surprise. Ending the benchmarks in not so great style, Valorant was just a disastrous experience. Although the average frame rate looks fine, the game was constantly producing small stutters, which no doubt was down to the CPU. So seems like Valorant doesn't really like dual-core CPUs that much. Generally speaking, it all depends on the game you would like to play. As seen here, in some games it performs better, and in some it does worse. This can be considered a viable option for the PS3 era titles like Tomb Raider and Metro Last Light. And when you are finished with the older generation of games, you have a nice upgrade path, going all the way up to a 4th gen i7, which can still handle most of the recently released titles. So this concludes this experiment considering last gen budget gaming. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I can see you in my next video as well.